Hi, and welcome to this special edition of In Studio. Tonight, the Black Student Organization of Alabama University puts on its first open mic night. Check it out. Here's some clips.
That's Alex, okay. She didn't want to let y'all hear that. But we got a good night. We got some poets, we got some spoken word artists, we got some minds out here. Martha, she gonna come up here and she gonna take a So yeah, we gonna do all of that good stuff. All right.
It's a party in the USA, yeah! It's a party in the USA. I'm gonna have a little talk with Jesus tonight when I get home. This world can be a struggle, just living day and day, and you run into the devil with every step you take. I've seen his face 100 times as he tried to lead me wrong, but he don't understand that I don't walk this road alone. Whatever my life thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul.
Folks think whoever's balling must have got down to trifles, but you're always rewarded for your sacrifices. Despite this, ice is what attracts hoes is the nicest. Your mental still and kill, she shares the same likeness. Gringos wonder why we choose to live like this. Often we lose when we choose to get righteous. As a nigga, it's hard to let your chips stack well when extortion and blackmail's whipped on the black male. Water babies, drapes all across the landscape. From history I've learned not to trust a man by his handshake.
This idea started after hearing so many sob stories about all men and dogs and this whole thing that I'm so tired of hearing of.
I get something, bro. I'm gonna get you some of that, bro. I'm sorry, get something, bro.
It's a stereotype. For one, the girl is always talking about like how a bunch of guys hurt her in the past, and every guy that she ever had cheated on her, and it's been like 7 or 8 guys, right? I said, woman, out of 7 or 8 guys, the only thing that's still the same is you. Think about it. Look in the mirror. You're doing something wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to feel like you're being addressed or impressed in my standard of a woman. It wasn't really meant for you, clearly. Though I don't need to say this, I ain't a player, at least not anymore. See, I get too aggravated with weak women. I get too annoyed with weak women, and a player can only hurt a weak woman. A thighs open 7 nights a week woman. A woman whose beauty only exists on her skin and in his sheets woman. And I hope that wifey's heart isn't that easy to come across. See, I hope that wifey's heart is too difficult to come across that easy in my love life. See, a dog shouldn't be able to sniff around and find your cocaine heart if it's hidden in Christ. So your address doesn't quite match up with the residence where she would be. See, I loaded it on my GPS and it already passed your neighborhood in the inner city because, baby, that's how I'm living. And unfortunately for you, that's only how I'm living. I've heard passionate hurt love songs after passionate I hate love poems after passionate weak men love stories after all men the dog pieces. For you to turn around and readdress my address to women with self-respect to you. As a way of spitting game to you. A woman who needs to proclaim her sex, taking literature out of context like, ain't I a woman? To feel confident as a woman who ain't found a man yet. See, my act right is for women that know that they're women, and quite frankly, I've given up getting my act right to conform to your bit of picket sign and your feminist protest of a poem. See, I know your movement is without a cause, because after you march down the streets and alleyways where men like me reside hoping to fabricate your dignity with wingless words to get my attention, you right back to whack men that treat you like the crap you protest against. And that crap is what you put up with. See, the movement isn't even for your bowels. Your movement isn't even for your bowels, and you ain't even suffering from constipation. And in case I'm confusing you, I'm gonna put it simply. Your hope known to is shit because you don't want to feel empty. And that picket sign poem is what you front with to feel better about your loneliness, about your inferiority face painted in the washable self-esteem you found in the literature of other feminist poets. Honestly, I can't be the man your broken heart never had while you still in love with the men your pen hates on your pad. I said, honestly, I can't be the man your broken heart never had while you still in love with the men your pen hates on your pad. See, I get too jealous. And while real women are out deep sea swimming, you float and flaunting close to the shore hoping real men are out lazy fishing. And sometimes we are. Sometimes we are. Sometimes we see that drowned heart by the bay. Sometimes we see you allowing your womanhood to deteriorate. And we come running for your rescue to renovate your black heart so it can see brighter days. But after you get everything you asked for and yo, I'm tired of weak men poems, you just throw it all away. Because something inside of you still wants to be played, and quite frankly, I've given up getting my act right to conform to your bit of picket sign and your feminist protest of a poem. See, I know it's a movement without a cause. I know you'll be back to shore swimming. And I think I know why you can't find a good man. Because we ain't out looking for weak women.